plats, rezonings, revised master plans, and street renamings require a public hearing, after which the Planning Commission will deliberate and render a decision. Its Planning Commission members with a personal financial interest in any petitioner's request are required to recuse themselves. If a motion is denied, a request is made. If a motion to deny a request is made, a reason must be given by the Planning Commission. Okay, have we got any changes? No changes to the agenda? Okay, Tommy, you on the list? Minutes, I'm sorry, thank you. Again.
I just have one correction.
All right.
And the correction is very minor. On page 7, it notes me being present for a vote and then also absent. So the first item there, Clemens, should be omitted. The name's Clemens.
Well, we voted for you to be here.
Well, I appreciate that.
We always want you here. Okay.
I left early.
All right. Tommy, you want to start us, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's vote on the motion for the minutes, approval of the minutes with the change.
I move that we approve the minutes as written with the change.
Second.
Second. We have a second. All those in favor? Now, Tommy, you're on go.
First item is by Larry Speaks and Associates, representing the Country Club Plaza Center, AL1 LLC. Request final approval of Country Club Center Plat No 1A on the south side of Carter Hill Road, and 500 feet west of Narrow Lane Road in a B2 district.
Stephen Speaks with Larry Speaks and Associates, representing Country Club Plaza. This is a new owner who's purchased the shopping center. Patrick Murphy is the lead owner of the group, and they are doing some improvements to the shopping center. If you've been by there recently, they've done some work on the parking lot. They're about to do some more work on the facility, and they're carving out a lot around the Winn-Dixie building itself for financing purposes. It angles up around the back. It touches on Carter Hill in the northwest corner and wraps around the back of the building and takes in the Winn-Dixie building itself. And you can see it on that aerial photograph. So that is the purpose for the replat.
Okay. Anyone have a question or comment?
Am I understanding that you're taking a portion of one lot and want to put it with the other lot, the main lot? Is that what
It's all one big contiguous lot right now, the whole shopping center, both the Winn-Dixie and the I'm going to call it the strip center on the south side. It's all on one contiguous lot, and they're going to carve out just the Winn-Dixie building itself onto its own individual lot, and then the remainder of the property will stay on one contiguous lot.
Okay.
That's all they're doing. And there's been some more like this done in other parts of Montgomery. There's one on Southern Boulevard that's been done the same way.
I got you.
Okay. Any other comments, questions? Anyone wish to speak for or against? Not, a motion's in order.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's a motion and a second. All those in favor? Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Next item by Pilgreen Engineering, representing Dwight, Pederson, Nathaniel, and Katherine Lavelle, requesting final approval of Westhampton Court Plat No. 1A on the northwest corner of Westhampton Court and Lakeridge Drive in a PUD district.
Please proceed.
Name and address, if you would, please.
Say again?
Your name and...
Oh, sorry, yes. I'm Nathaniel Lavelle, and this is Dwight.
Dwight Pederson. All right, sir.
And we are neighbors, and we're just looking to straight out our property line here between two adjoining properties.
All right, sir. And give the address if you would, y'all.
7730 Lakeridge Drive.
8577 Westhampton Court.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead now, sir.
Yes, so as the property description provides, we're just straightening out the line of my backyard and his side yard. It's a simple straightening out in order to make the property line more accurately represent what we'd like it to be
Yeah.
as neighbors.
He's giving me a little property and I'm giving him a little property.
Give and take.
That makes a lot of sense.
It looks like
It's
when
called
that,
good neighbors.
That is good neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay.
it looks like when the house was built, it was too close to the property line. Is that what y'all doing, correcting that?
Well, we understand that years ago, my backyard was actually going to be more lake, and there was going to be a cul-de-sac, and then I think they decided to build more houses behind it. And so it makes for a sort of an odd line for my backyard. And my backyard in the front runs almost to Dwight's driveway, and the back, his opens up a bunch. It's just an odd, as you can see, sort of line.
Mine straight on one side and on this side it goes zoom.
Right.
I want to give him a little there and he's going to give me a little here. So my line can go straight. That's all it's doing.
What is that unusual,
I don't know
calling
who
it a
designed
V, V on the front property line? What is that about?
That little V up there, you see.
Oh, that is owned by the city,
Yeah.
technically, because they were going to have a cul-de-sac there, but I think we should give it to Dwight.
I don't
It's
know
not
why
mine to
the
give.
city owns it. They don't do nothing with it. I put pine straw
They can
in
give
it,
you that,
pull the
too.
weeds,
I know it's got trees in it,
My
yeah.
dog goes there.
Yes. We take care of the property for the
Yeah.
city.
But why that little triangle? I didn't know it until we just got it surveyed. I didn't
That's right.
pay that much.
Okay. Does this affect, Tommy, anything, within the overall plat?
No, sir.
It doesn't, okay, all right. Very good. Anyone have a comment or a question from the planning commission? Anyone wish to speak for or against? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion
Move to approve.
All right.
I'll second.
My right ear's,
Yeah.
I hear better.
I'll second, that's
You
all
want
right.
a second, okay. All those in favor? All right, sir. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next item by Pilgreen Engineering, on behalf of Gradyco LLC, requesting final approval of Idealease Plat No. 1 on the southwest corner of Maxwell Boulevard and May Street, to the M1 district.
I'm Martin Blethyn with Pilgreen Engineering, and we're representing Gradyco LLC. We just want to have one single plat from an existing plat and some other unplatted property into one single lot.
Okay. Any comments from the planning commission? Anyone wish to speak for or against? If not, a motion's in order.
Move to approve.
Second?
A move and approved. All those in favor? Thank you.
Thank you.
The next item is presented by Jim Insco. It's on behalf of Insco Properties LLC. It's a request to rezone one parcel on the northwest corner of Madison Avenue and North Ferry Street, and one parcel located on the southwest corner of East Jefferson Street and North Perry Street from T5 to T4.
Go ahead, Jim.
I'm Jim Insco. I work with Chandler Realty at 572 South Perry Street. This property, the corners of Perry and Jefferson and Perry and Madison were built for automobile service, and Jenkins Tire Company was at one point on Madison Avenue, and then they moved to the building back on Jefferson. And when the smart code was put in place, the T5 didn't fit the type of businesses that we had in there at that time. And now we have both of these buildings are concrete and steel and built for servicing automobiles with 10 roll-up doors. And the Jefferson Street building has a pit in it for servicing underneath cars, but we have one tenant on Madison at Perry that is a Hyundai employee, but he customizes vehicles, and then we have somebody with an application in for Jefferson and Perry, and they are in the business of grooming vehicles, so not that far off from what's always been in there, but we needed to get the zoning changed from the T5 to T4 so we could continue the businesses that the same type that have been in there.
Okay. Any comments on the planning?
Yes, more of a question, but I know the long-range plan for the Montgomery Fire Department is to build a fire station next door to that, where the city personnel is right now. Do you know of any negative impact of that
I wouldn't think
being
so.
there with this zoning?
I don't think that would be anything negative on that.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Anyone wish to speak for or against? If not, a motion's in order.
Move to approve?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Thank you very
Jim.
much.
The next item is presented by Jerry Kaiser on behalf of the Kaiser Family Partnership Limited, requesting to rezone 5 parcels of land located on the northeast corner of Clay Street and Whitman Street from T4R to T5. Smart code.
My name is Grace Pugh, and I work for Jerry Kaiser Builder, Kaiser Family Partnership. And we currently own that entire block of Maxwell Boulevard that goes down to North Goldway, across Clay Street and up Whitman. The block is now all currently T5, except for these 5 lots that are outlined in red. We have been successful in leasing 2 of the 4 townhouses that front Whitman to office users, but have found that 444 Clay Street and 446 Clay Street, we feel like are better suited for retail and are not able to do so under the current T4R restriction. So we'd like to have these 5 lots rezoned for T5 to match the rest of our block, which is currently T5.
You're just trying to square it up, is all you're trying to do, is to get it all the same.
Yes, yes, sir.
That makes sense. Okay. Anyone have a comment or a question? Anyone wish to speak for or against? If not, a motion's in order.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
The next item is presented by Knox Kershaw on his behalf, requesting to rezone 1 parcel of land containing 11.62 acres on the east side of Taylor Road, 400 feet south of Park Crossing, from Ag 1 zoning to B2 zoning.
Go ahead, Knox.
Pardon me?
Go ahead.
Go ahead and name and address, if you would,
Okay.
please, sir.
I'm Knox Kershaw, I live at 4501 Taylor Road, and I've been there for 42 years. And at some point, we're going to move, and I've been advised that the right thing to do, since my property has commercial on one side, on the other side, which is owned mine commercial, and get that done now, but I have no plans to move in the near future.
Okay. Anybody have a question or a comment on this?
I don't blame him for wanting to read them.
Okay. All right. Anyone wish to speak for or against? Not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? I believe that gets it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Knox. Okay, Tommy?
Let me get to my sheet. 1 second. Flowers and White Engineering, on behalf of T Investments LLC, request approval of master plan to rezone a parcel of land on the north side of Atlanta Highway, 700 feet east of Taylor Road North, from Ag 2 PUD and B2Q to PUD zoning.
Thanks, Mr. Tommy. I'm Kenneth White with Flowers and White, representing T Investments LLC. Y'all may be familiar with this project. We brought something to y'all I think 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago. It was laid out a little differently. We had several different products planned. We had townhomes planned. And we had some opposition to some adjacent property owners. And since we have tried to craft a new plan, and my owners has met with the key personnel of Lake Forest, Somerset, Arrowhead, and they had some concerns about the square footage of the lots and some of the landscaping and the prices of the homes, some of the stormwater, and Mr. George was there at the meeting. I believe the owners have satisfied a lot of their questions on that. Again, we're just asking for 52-foot wide lots here, 65-foot lots that are adjacent to the west, and then the small commercial piece to the southwest corner right there. We have like 3 ponds proposed for stormwater detention. We have 1 connection point right there to Atlanta Highway. So that kind of characterizes our changes to this plan that we're proposing.
TJ, let me say this, and not speaking for myself, but for this board. This was one of the best projects handled by everybody involved, I think. I mean, I know it was long, and I know y'all were frustrated with us and all that, but, you know, once you got back and sat down and you met with folks, people aren't totally against just moving dirt, and it really and truly is something for us, I think, us all to remember and use this kind of as a standard by which we hope that we do rezonings in the future. And we want to thank you.
I appreciate you saying that, Mr. Buck.
Okay.
I agree. I agree, because we gave you a lot of trouble when you were here the last time about the sizes and stuff, and you went back. But I totally agree with my colleague here.
Thank you, Mr. Vance.
I just want to confirm, are the people here from the, are they all in agreement with what's going on?
I see Mr. George Howell
Mr.
out
George
there.
here.
Well, I see
Howell's
George,
here.
and I just wanted to.
See, he can't hear and you can't either, so y'all in good shape.
No, I can't see. Are you all in agreement that what's being proposed is acceptable to the neighborhoods?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone wish to speak for or against? Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Grace.
Okay, I'm on the Arrowhead board of the HOA.
Give name even again, if you would, Grace.
Oh, Grace Pugh.
And address.
I live at 23 Creek Drive, Arrowhead.
Okay.
And I just wanted to make sure I understood that the townhomes had been pulled from the, okay, that was one of my concerns, was the
Yes, it
small
was,
lots.
and the lots were made bigger, so it's, and reduced some. So, I mean, this was, they did everything that was asked of them.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, that was one of the concerns that we had, and I had understood that they had been pulled, but I just wanted to double check that before we got a vote up here.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're okay, though?
I'm okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Anyone else have a comment? Anyone want to speak for or against? If not, the motion's in order.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you. Now, what else you want to talk about?
We'll live another day.
Huh? Don't you leave here till I talk to you. Okay. Anybody else have anything that needs to come before? If not, we're adjourned.
Look at that.